Hi there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Steven. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can create really cool advanced tabs like this one right here using the Divi theme. You can see we have another example here where this is the wedding, sports, and we have the portrait and we have nature. So I'm going to be showing you guys how you can create a really cool tabs like this using the Divi Supreme module. I've made a video about this before, so if you already have the plugin, all you have to do is to go ahead and update your current plugin and then you will have this feature. So they actually just released this. So they just released the text part and also released the social media button and also the advanced tabs right here. So this plugin is a must-have for Divi users. So once you purchase the plugin, you're going to get all this right here. You can see over here that they have more than 50 plus Divi modules. So this plugin and Divi Flash is actually my favorite Divi plugins. So if you have Divi Flash and you also have the Divi Supreme Pro, that's pretty much all you need to create pretty much any kind of website, because they have really cool modules that you can add to your existing Divi modules. You can see here that these guys have 50 plus modules. And then Divi Flash also have 30 plus modules. So let's go back here and see more example. They also have the vertical version of it. You can see the vertical tabs. Right here you can see what the vertical tab looks like. So if you scroll down here, you can see another vertical tab that we have here. You can see this is really nice. You can also add images as well inside the tab. And the really cool thing about this tab module is that you can add your own content inside the tab, or you can use any template that you have inside the Divi library. You can just select the template and then it will show inside the tab. So that's really cool. This is a feature that Divi is lacking, and I know there is no plugin currently doing this for Divi. I know that Divi Flash, they have something similar. The only difference is like in Divi Flash, you have to copy the shortcode and then paste it inside the tab, and then it will display whatever content you have in the library inside the tab. But in this case, you can select the template from the library directly inside the tab. So let's go ahead and check this out, and also keep in mind that it doesn't hurt to have both plugins. If you need Divi Flash, there is some features that Divi Flash offers that Divi Supreme doesn't offer, and there's some features that Divi Supreme offers that Divi Flash doesn't offer. So if you're building website for clients using Divi, I think both of them are going to be a great addition to your Divi modules. So go ahead and grab them if you want. I'll leave the link for both in the description box below, so go ahead and check it out. So let's go ahead and log into a WordPress website so I can show you guys how you can use these tab modules. So let me go here and log into a WordPress website. Of course, the first thing you need to do is to go ahead and purchase the plugin. So to get the plugin, you can go to wplifestyle.com/Divi Supreme and then you can click enter. I will also leave the link in the description box below. You can go ahead and click on that as well. So once you click enter, this is going to bring you to this website right here. All you need to do is to go here and click on join pro. And then from this page, you can go ahead and select the price that works best for you. If you're buying this for one website, you can go ahead and purchase this. And then if you're buying for unlimited website, you can go ahead and purchase this one. And then if you're an agency, I would recommend going with this one, because this one you will pay once and then you don't have to pay for it again. So this one is a one-time fee, and then this one's a yearly payment, right? So you get 1 year updates and 1 year support, and then this you have to pay every year. And then you can see that this is a limited time only, so this might go away anytime. So make sure you go ahead and grab it as soon as you see this video. Grab it right now, because this is going to be very beneficial to you. So once you purchase the plugin, go ahead and download it and install the plugin on your website, and then I will show you how you can use it. Let me go ahead and log into a WordPress website, then we can get started with the Divi Advanced Tab module. So right here I've logged into a WordPress website. I will go to pages right here, and then I'm going to click on the advanced tabs that I have here. This is a page that I created already because I was messing around with this earlier. So once you click on edit with Divi, you can see that we don't have anything on this page. So I'm going to go ahead and add a new row, and then inside the section I'm just going to select a 1-column section, and then from here I'm going to select this single row right here. So from this page, instead of going through all the modules that we have right here to find the Supreme Advanced tab, all you need to do is to type tabs in here, and then you're going to see all the tabs that we have. We have the Divi Flash Advanced tabs, and then we have the Supreme Advanced tabs right here. So go ahead and select that one, and then from here the first thing you need to do is over here is to add a tab. So we're going to call this one maybe sample number 1, and then let's go back here. We can make a duplicate, and then we add another duplicate, and then we can call the second one number 2, and then this one number 3. Okay, so we have 3 tabs right here. We have 1, 2, 3. So what you have to do now is you can do the general settings, which is basically over here. We have the where you want to display the tab, maybe horizontally, or maybe you can display the tab vertically, also in columns as well. So when you select columns, it's going to be like this. It's going to be in column, and then when you select the second tab, it's going to display. So let's go ahead here and give each tab a color. Let's give this one a background color like this, tab number 1, and then we can give the tab number 2 a different background color. Let's do maybe this color just for now. So now we have 3 tabs, tab number 1, this one, number 2, and number 3 with the white background like this. So that way we know which tab we're working on. So this is how the tab will display. This is the column. And then over here we have horizontal, which is going to display like this. And then the horizontal one, you can choose where you want to display this, maybe at the bottom, and then it will be at the bottom like this, which is pretty cool. And then over here, if you want to show the arrow for which tab that we're currently working on, you can select this right here, and then it's going to show the arrow for the active tab. Right now you can't see it because it's on different colors. So let's go ahead and give these tabs a color. Let's go here to design, and then we can go to tabs. So maybe the inactive ones is going to be this one, and then the active one is going to be this one right here. Let's change the font weight a little bit to bold maybe, and then the font you can select from here. We leave it on default for now, and then you can make the text all capital letter if you want, like this. And then you can also add the text size to whatever you want. So we'll leave it on default for now. And then the letter spacing, maybe we can add a little bit of letter spacing in here. And then if you want to add borders, this is where you can add your border. Right now we don't have any borders right there, but if you want to add border, this is where you can do it. So you have pretty much all the options you have inside the regular Divi modules. That's why this plugin is really good. Everything that you have inside Divi, if you already know how to use Divi, this is pretty much easy to use. You can go in there and customize this exactly how you want it. So this is not how to use Divi tutorial, so I'm not going to go through the process of customizing everything and showing you how to do it. If you don't know how to use Divi already, you can go ahead and check out the Divi Basics for Beginner tutorial that I made. It's somewhere on my YouTube. I will leave it in the description box below. You can go ahead and check that out. So over here, let's go ahead and add some space here because we added a border, so we want to add a little bit of space in between here. So we can go here and add margin 10 pixels. So we have 10 pixels in here, and this is looking pretty good. So now that we have a little bit of customization here, we can go ahead and play around with everything. Let's go back here to content, and then let's go back to general tab. And then if you want to add animation, this is where you can add that for maybe the content area. You can add animation here if you want it to fade down, so that when you go to the next tab, it will fade down like this. Maybe if you want it to zoom in, you can select this and then it will zoom in like this, which is pretty cool. And then the tab, where do you want the tab to display? Right now we have the alignment on the left. If you want it to be in the center, you can move it over here in the center. You can also move it over here on the right. So all the options are here for you, but I like it on the left, so I will leave it here for now. And then you can also add an image as well for each tab, and this is where you do it. You have to go inside the tab that you want to add the image for, and then here you can click on use an image, and then you can go here and select the image that you want to use. Let's say for example we want to use this number 1 right here because this is tab number 1. And then maybe we can go back here and use number 2, and then we can go back and select number 3. So now you can see that we have the images in here. So if we go back here to image, this is where we can select the image placement. Right now you can see the image is on the top. If you select left, the image is going to be right here on the left. If you select right, it's going to be over here on the right. So I think I like it better on the left. Maybe I'll leave it here on the left for now. And then if you go back inside the tab settings, for example, let's go back to sample number 1. Inside here, if you want to use an icon instead, you can go ahead and select use an icon, and then you can select the icon that you want to use. So now we have the icon here, or maybe you can use this one. So it's pretty much up to you. If you have an image that you want to use, you can use that, and then if you want an icon, you can go ahead and use that. And I think that is really nice. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and disable this and continue to use the image. I will go back here and maybe change this to vertical, and then once you change it to vertical, then everything is going to be on the side like this, which is pretty cool. And this is also responsive. And then I'll change the position back to the top. Right now is at the bottom. I'll change it back to the top like this. I think I like it better on the top. And then the next one right here is the buttons. So you can also add a button in here, right? So inside here, this is where you can customize the button if you are using the button option. Let's go back to setting right here. Maybe we want to add a button in tab number 1. Inside the tab number 1 in here, and then scroll down here to button. You can add a button text right here. Maybe we're selling something, we can say buy now. So once you go in here and put the link for the button, and then the button is going to appear in here. So let me go ahead and add a link. So now you can see that we have that button in here. So if we go back to the design tab and go to buttons, this is where we can customize the button. We can use a custom button tab. Let me go back here and go to content, and then I want to change the text in here. You go to content, and then you can scroll down all the way here, and then you can see the text color right here. So this is where you change the text color. So now we have white, and then if we go back to button, if you want to use a custom button style, you can click here, and then you can go ahead and customize the button. For now, maybe we can make the button color white, and then we can make the background red. And that's how you can customize the module. Now that you know how you can customize the module, I'm going to show you how you can add content, pretty much any content that you want inside each module. So right now, let's say we want to add a content inside tab number 1. So let's go here and click tab number 1. Inside here, you go to content, and then here we have a title. This is where you can add the content title. So let's call this sample number 1. And again, you don't need to have any title in here. If you don't need any title, you can go ahead and delete the title. And then inside here, you can add all the content that you want. You can see right here, you can add any content that you want, but I really like the option to use the Divi library template. So instead of using this content option, you can actually go here and select the content type, and then you can select the Divi library, and then inside here you can go ahead and select any layout that you have inside the library already. For example, if I go here and select all the layouts that I have in here, I have this services row. If I select that services row is going to show up inside here. You can see the services row is inside here. Obviously it doesn't go with the background that I have in here. I can actually go ahead and change this background to maybe something white or something, so you can see what we have in here. And then if you go back here, you can do the same thing with tab number 2, and then we can go ahead and select a layout. Maybe this time I will select the product grid design, and then go to tab number 2. So you can see the product grid design, you can see the product that we have in here. And then let's do the same thing with tab number 3. Okay, so we have a wet list form right here. You can see how cool this is. So now that we have this, let's go ahead and save this and exit the visual builder. So once you exit the visual builder, you can see our tab right here. If we click on tab number 2, you can see what we have inside the tab. You can see these are products. You can actually short the product. You can see that it's also responsive for the products, for pretty much everything that we have inside. You can see that this plugin is really cool. Let me know if this plugin is going to be useful to you, if it's a great addition to the modules that they have already. I really love this addition because it's going to save me so much time. I used to do this manually. Some clients will want some tabs, or maybe to save a space or something like that. But with this plugin, you're going to save a lot of time, guys. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Go ahead and like the video so that you can help more people on YouTube to find the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, go ahead and do that. And don't forget to turn on your post notification so you get notified every time I upload a video like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.